It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And all eyes are on Jamison Williams, who's closing in on 1,000 yards receiving on the year. It's the Panthers and the Saints on Sunday night primetime.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. We thank you for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, 3 months in the books. Partner, now it's December. It's the best month of the NFL. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. That one over the back line of the end zone. The touchback means the drive will start at the 30. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They're led out by the man who played in College Station, their rookie quarterback out of Texas A&M.
You think back to last week and what was really a pretty bland game. He didn't do a ton that was overly exciting, but his team was still able to come out with a win. I think that's really a testament to this roster that they have built. Yes, you're going to need your quarterback to play good ball as the season progresses, but in the meantime, they are good enough around him that as he continues to find his way, this is still a tough team to match up with.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Here's a 2nd and 6. Shaheed in motion. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
That's caught over the middle by Johnson. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
It's a give now to Kamara. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. The tight end, Moreau, is in motion. They're going to go right back to Kamara. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive. So the drive will end there, and on comes Tress Way to punt on 4th down. Nicole Hardman deep to return. This brought in out past the 20. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. And they're led by Bryce Young, the #1 overall pick, Greg, out of Alabama back in 2023.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
Second down and 3.
Here we go, set, ready.
He'll go once more with Brooks. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down.
Set, ready.
They'll go play action with Young. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Down, hut.
On the bootleg, it's Young. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Williams in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Here we go.
Another try with Brooks. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
Set, ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Carolina. That his 16th touchdown of the year. An extra point attempt to follow. It's up and through. Panthers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The Saints offense and veteran Alvin Kamara set to take over once more, and they love to find different ways to get him the football. Look there. He comes into this week 2nd in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. They'll come up here 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this ball batted away and incomplete. J.C. Horn that time with the good coverage, and he knocks it away.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
They get an even 20 on that one. First down, New Orleans. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That one caught by Donovan Peoples-Jones. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Johnson. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, 2 things need to happen. 1, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time. And then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down. On the handoff, it's Kamara. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. He'll get this out wide. The Saints now going to try a field goal here. This one from 39 yards out. Anderson's kick is good. And the Saints are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Here we go.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. He'll find his man, Nicole Hardman. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. A big play for the Panthers. 42 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go now.
From the gun, it's Young. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
Let's go.
Back to the air. It's Young. Here comes the screen to Brooks. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through one on Sunday Night Football. The Panthers off to the early advantage. And will Here's 3rd and 2.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, Young. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Another catch from there. Numbers starting to stack up in this one. Closing in on 100 yards, and we're still in the first half. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
Come on, set.
They'll run with Brooks. Powering forward. He's in. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Panthers. That his second touchdown of the game and 17 for the season. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Saints offense getting set to get back to work. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
He'll drop to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This kick hangs up, and a fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. The Panthers offense and running back Jonathan Brooks coming out for their next possession. And he is the NFL leading rusher here in the month of December. A strong finish in the final stretch could earn him the crown.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Young gonna give it to Brooks. Third down and 9.
Blue striker. Ready, ready, ready.
Back to throw. Young. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Panther first down.
Down.
On the handoff, this is Brooks. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Set hut.
To throw is Young. Taking off. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the first down, sets up first and goal.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. And he's in for the touchdown. But hold everything, there is a marker down. These points may come off the board.
Holding. Offense.
So holding is the call. And take that touchdown off the board.
10 cycles.
On play action, Young. That one, take it in. Xavier Legette, touchdown, Carolina.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one finds Peoples-Jones. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Just take what the defense is giving you. And you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
A give running right with Kamara. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Back to throw. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
The Panthers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. He's had a nose in the end zone all season long, and now here in the month of December, he is the NFL's leader this season for rushing touchdowns. Up the sideline to the 40. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's closing in on 100 yards already. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Young. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Well, that's a nice one for the stat line. That last grab, his 50th on the season. So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18.
Let's go. Set.
Here's Young to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And the Panthers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more from Charlotte after this.
Ready up.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. Here's a run. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up second and goal.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap.
The ball's out. And fortunately, a Panther was right there to get on it. So no turnover. They retain possession.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sacked, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately,
it is brought in the end zone. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Panthers. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll start it here with a first and 10. He'll look to throw. That's deep for Olave. And that is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. Here's Tress Way now. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. So we're at halftime here on Sunday Night Football, as we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position.
Okay, ready?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Set. Cut, cut.
A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half, and he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Down.
A run with Brooks. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. It has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
Coming across, he's got it in the hands of Williams. And he's in. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Carolina. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Now, the extra point. He's got it. And the Panthers stretch things out even further. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Saints offense ready to come back out for this next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
What really stood out to me, Mike, was the body language of the middle linebacker prior to the ball being snapped. So often we see the guy who's blitzing, they get a little antsy and they tip their hand. But that wasn't the case here. He times it perfectly, nobody accounts for him, and he comes away with the sack.
To the outside, complete to Johnson.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I-formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the first down. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor. And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry, and you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. To throw is Young. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
Give it up the middle to Brooks. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready.
To throw, Young. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Come on, set.
Here's Young. And goal. From a little closer, here's 2nd and goal.
Set, cut.
They'll go with him again. And he will score again. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Panthers. It is his 3rd touchdown of the game. And 18 now on the season. Mevis good on the extra point. Panthers will add 1 more onto their big lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get back to work. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate. So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points, but really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line, it stresses your quarterback, it stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play.
On the double.
1st and 10.
Ready.
Williams in motion.
Ready.
Give inside, it's Brooks. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. 2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready.
Here's a handoff to Brooks. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Kool-Aid McKinstry up to make the tackle. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Slide through. Hut.
From the gun, it's Young. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. A fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. The visitors' offense ready for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Set, go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding.
That penalty is declined.
Let's go now.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Johnson. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Hut, hut.
On the ground, they go with Brooks. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Set, ready.
We'll go once more with Brooks. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
Here we go. Switch, yellow. Set.
They'll try and run it with Brooks. On now is the punt team for the Panthers. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. Still, a lot can happen between now and the end of the season, but the cream is starting to rise to the top as you look across the NFL. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Here we go, sack. Go.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. The Saints lining up in punt formation. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Panthers offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. And this crowd certainly has liked what they have seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in. They have not disappointed as they have the advantage here in the 4th.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Ready?
Back to throw. Young. Quickly, they get it into the hands of Williams. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a 1st down.
That's good for a Carolina Panther.
Hand off. It's Brooks running right. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Here we go.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Set, go.
Another try with Brooks. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Set.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
That's good for a Carolina Panther.
They'll run it right here with Brooks. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Ready, ready.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Hut.
They run out of the gun with Brooks. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
They'll send their tight end left. Young gonna give it to Brooks. And the Panthers are gonna have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. A 1st down on a gain of 11.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal.
Set, hut. Ready.
Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
At the 10-yard line.
Williams in motion.
Ready, ready.
They'll run with Gilliam. He'll take this one down to the 8-yard line. Big play coming up. 3rd and goal.
Set, ready. Hut, hut.
They'll run. And this defense going to get to him at the 3-yard line, bringing up 4th down.
A 5-yard pickup brings up 4th down
On the set.
and goal.
Here we go.
So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the 2nd time this year. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Panthers are winners, as we say, so long from Uptown Charlotte.